Dolphins Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And at the helm, a first-round pick in 2008, writing the closing chapters of a fantastic career, quarterback Joe Flacco.
The former Super Bowl champion, I think, surprised all of us, Kate, going from the couch to comeback player of the year. And while everybody thought the career was over, he still shows that he's got some RPMs and some velo in that right arm of his.
2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, Patriots.
A tight end in motion now. Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's gonna be 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
First down, New England.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Back now, pressure on its way. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. 4th
down, he calls his own number on the option. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing, as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs the wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him. And you sure love that guy leading your team.
We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. That'll be the first and more. Still fighting forward. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
So the Dolphins lining up to go for 2. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Dolphins are
Some
lining
early
up
movement
for
on the
a
left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Okay, 12 yards out, and they still reach the end zone on the 2-point try. Not often you see something like that.
Not often, because that's a lot of risk for one more point, but what it tells me is the complete confidence and trust they have in their offensive passing scheme. In order to deliver there, you've got to feel your protection, the quarterback, the passing game, those matchups to take advantage of, and they do just that.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Jalen Johnson on the cover.
Dropping back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He's got it at the 24. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This our last play of the quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 8-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll throw it. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead to 14-0. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased, go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
The Dolphins lining up to go for 2 once more.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Cook is hit and he fumbles it. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals.
Here's the handoff. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready, go. 70 Lions.
They give it to him again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the Patriots 7-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Dolphins take a 20-zip lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Drive starts with an option, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Patriots pushing for a late spark before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Now looking to throw. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Throwing on third and long. Dumped off to his running back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody
Breaks through, and he might break away. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the well again. Oh, stiff ball. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
So now the Dolphins going for 2 again.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Pass play now. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. They'll start this series. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And the Dolphins got it! They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Dolphins returning their offense and this running back to the field. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. Throwing now, following the turnover. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Dolphins lining up to go for two once more.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He's going to throw this one. He has it, and he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. Now Boswell on to send this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Let's go now.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
Top 70.
They go play action on first. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Braylon Allen, the one he was looking for that time. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go!
He'll throw it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Hand off to the back. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
34-yard line.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Willie Gay on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Trying to work quickly now.
It's now third down and 6.
To the air, third and long. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right up the gut. Escapes a defender. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got third and 4.
Let's go. Ready. 60.
Looking to the air here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. backs dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for another Miami Dolphin. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. It's second and goal.
Play leads to second and goal at the Patriots' 2-yard line.
He gets it again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out at halftime. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
So now the Dolphins going for 2 again.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Here's a throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't. Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
The Patriots offense all set to go. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
A gain of 22 yards. And the Patriots first.
They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them.